What's going on, everybody? Sacktown Pete back at it again. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope everyone's having a great weekend. The Sacramento Kings lost tonight to open up their 7-game road trip in Minnesota against the Timberwolves. Final score for Minneapolis, 117 to 110. The Kings lost by 7. They will play the Timberwolves again on Monday, and they got to play a lot better. Make no mistake about it. They did not play really good tonight. Let's talk about the numbers with the starting five. Domantas Sabonis in 39 minutes, he had 23 points, 10 boards, 5 assists. A good bounce back game from Domas from especially Friday night. I'm sorry, from the other night, should I say? Yes, and they have to be better. Domas definitely was in good form tonight, and he looked really good. But I'm talking about the other night against the Raptors, Wednesday night. Excuse me. But make no mistake about it. Continue to play at a high level and give yourself enough chance to win the game, but that wasn't the case tonight. But Domas still played really, really well, and it was good to see him bounce back. Harrison Barnes, 37 minutes, he had 13 points, 3 boards, 1 assist. HB was quiet overall. He got a majority of his points from the free throw line, and I expect HB to bounce back in a big way the next game. Kevin Huerter in 36 minutes, he had 11.7 boards, 3 assists. Kevin was also quiet too. 4 of 12 for overall from the field. He was 2 of 7 from downtown. I expect a big game from Kevin Huerter the next game as well. De'Aaron Fox, 35 minutes. He had 29 points, 3 boards, 6 assists. I thought he started out slow, and he turned it up in the fourth quarter. But by the time he turned it up, it was already too late. And I think D. Fox needs to turn it up early going on the next game on Monday against the same team. And Keegan Murray in 32 minutes, he had 8 points, 4 boards, 0 assists. Keegan was offensively quiet. Expect him to have a big bounce back game as well the next game. Let's take a look at the bench. Malik Monk in 19 minutes, he had 13 points, 3 boards, 3 assists. I thought Malik was solid. 5-6 overall from the field, 3 or 4 from downtown. Malik's been definitely up and down the last 2 months, but make no mistake about it. When he's on, and it's fun to watch. And tonight, I thought Malik did a solid job contributing off the bench. Davion Mitchell in 18 minutes, he had 4 points, 3 boards, 5 assists. Day was also 2 or 3 overall for the field. But having 5 dimes, being effective in ways other than scoring is always great to see Davion be effective. And we know about his tenacious defensive abilities. And speaking of Davion Mitchell, if you guys noticed, yes, that is a game-worn jersey that Davion Mitchell presented to me 2 weeks ago. I finally got my custom case for it, and I got it framed and cased and put away. As you can see, the man cave, is full of Sacramento Kings stuff. It's actually sitting on top of my Xbox fridge. And yes, that is a picture of me and Davion in the frame. It came with the built-in picture frame. So that's us that night when I saw him. And I got to figure out where I'm going to put it. Or maybe I should just leave it right there. I don't know. I got to figure it out. But thanks, Davion. Thanked him again for that night. And also just grateful for Davion Mitchell and seeing him, and always good to connect with him and talk to him. So shout out to you, my guy. Appreciate you. This is going to be in this room for the rest of my life, forever, ever, and ever. So I appreciate you, Brody. Trey Lyles, in 12 minutes, he had 2 points, 2 boards, 0 assists. Trey was overall just quiet. 0 of 2 overall from the field, and 2 of those shots were just from beyond the arc. He made 2 free throws. Chimezie Metu in 9 minutes, he had 7 points, 1 board, 0 assists. KZ Okpala at 4 minutes, he had 0 points, 0 rebounds, 0 assists, and that was tonight's rotation. Overall for the field, we shot 45% from the field, 9 of 33, 27% from the beyond the arc, and I thought that was the game. We had 9 turnovers only, we had 23 dimes, but the fact that we got a lot of good looks from beyond the arc, and the fact that we only made 9 out of 33, definitely I think that's the difference right there. Because looking at the T-Wolves, they made 17 3-pointers, and still they only won by 7 points. Yeah, I think if the Kings would have made a lot more 3-pointers, or even just make enough, I think this game could have been in their hands, but it wasn't the case tonight. Moving forward, I want to see this team bounce back. I want them to shoot the ball better from beyond the arc. Want them to actually get a win on this road trip. It's actually split in Minnesota against the Wolves, because make no mistake about it, this team is definitely a good T-Wolves team, despite not having Karl-Anthony Towns. They have depth, and they have Russell, who was lights out Anthony Davis, Ant-Man's crazy, insane. And we know about Rudy Gobert being the big presence, the big goalie down in the paint for them. This team will be the same team that we play again on Monday, and I expect the Sacramento Kings to shoot the ball a lot better. I expect the starting five to be a lot better because they weren't so great tonight. Even that, with that being said, we still only lost by 7 points. And got to give T-Wolves credit. They had, every time we make a run in this game, they had chances to, get stops, and they didn't. The Wolves made baskets when they needed to, and they got the stops when they needed to. So overall, I expect a lot better offensive shots made in the next game. And, this is a stretch where you look at the Western Conference. The Memphis Grizzlies have lost 5 straight games. The Clippers have won 5 straight games. The Pelicans have lost 7 straight games. With this loss for the Kings tonight, this is their second straight loss. Things are definitely moving in the Western Conference in terms of, a lot of teams gaining from these losses. A lot of teams not so much gaining from these losses and wins. So 7-game road trip, you got 1 game out of the way. You have a chance to beat this team Monday and be better Monday. And I expect to win on Monday because it's very important to split with the T-Wolves on this road trip. And then you move on your road trip. The Kings got to go 500 at least, or even 500 to sustain a top 3 seed in the Western Conference on this road trip. So I'm looking forward to seeing them do that. I hope they do that because this is the longest road trip of the season. And you get this road trip out of the way, you got a good length of games left of the season to really make your case, case of being a top 3, top 4 seed in the Western Conference when it comes to the playoffs. I badly want it. I'm selfish, man. I really want a first-round home court advantage, a top 4 seed in the Western Conference this season in the playoffs because I think we deserve it. We've done it all season, so why fall off now? So I'm hoping that's not the case. I'm hoping that we sustain it. I'm hoping that we remain in the top 3, top 4, and I want to win the division. I know the Clippers are on a tear right now, and as long as we control our own destiny, as long as we win games, I feel very, very confident that the Sacramento Kings can win the Pacific Division. And what accomplished that would be to not see a chance, a crack at the division or the playoffs for 16 years, and then to finally see it happen and play. That's the accomplishment. That's a successful season. So with that being said, gotta forget about this game tonight. Let's bounce back Monday, and I want to hear you guys' thoughts in the comment section below. I hope you guys have a great night. Take care. God bless. Keep pushing forward. Have yourself a great rest of your weekend. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.